Hey, greetings everyone, welcome back to the Leaving Babylon channel. Today it's a little bit different. We're at the woudezel. Woudezel is one of the first permaculture farms in Belgium. So, farm of Diederik Clarebout. He's one of Belgium's pioneers. And today is an open day. They're selling plants here, a lot of interesting plants. So we're gonna take a little walk and a little tour around the farm. But first, for you guys who doesn't know what permaculture is about or what a food forest exactly is, permaculture is a farming system that's trying to mimic nature. So instead of growing just one crop, a big field with one crop, a permaculture farmer would grow a big variety of crops, sometimes in lines, but often just mixed all together. Like a food forest basically mimics most of the time the forest edge. Like while we're walking through a forest here, I will try to show you a little bit by example. So on the forest edge you have different layers. Starting from the ground, you have the ground with the mycelium and the mushrooms growing everywhere. Then you have like the annuals, perennials, plants, like the green plants. You can see grasses here. There's a whole variety of plants growing on the forest edge. And then there's more like shrubby type plants, and then going into trees, small trees, bigger trees, and sometimes ivy or other plants climb in these trees or use the trees as a structure to grow on. So basically what a permaculture farmer would do if he's building a food forest is mimic that system, but instead of using only wild plants, you would use cultivated varieties, going from just vegetables that everybody knows to more medicinal plants, and then to fruit trees, all intervened, all mixed with each other. So it's a whole system that supports each other as well. I do believe that permaculture is a solution for farming systems, that in any case we need farming, but if we could mimic nature while doing so and producing our foods, then we're solving a lot of problems that we are faced up in the future. So farmers like Diederik have been doing this for, I don't know, 10-15 years, maybe longer, and he's a real big inspiration to me and to a lot of people. His wealth of knowledge goes really deep. So yeah, like I say, a lot of respect to these people who pioneer these systems, because they're already proving to have big value. Even they're still very young systems. They're already proving that they can handle much better with drought and all these challenges that farmers will face in the future. Permaculture farmers try to be whole system farmers, like just not only growing vegetables and fruits, but also harvesting energy out of the system, or producing your own meat, or purifying your own water, supplying yourself in all your needs. So that's what we're gonna see a little bit today at the woudezel. So yeah, sit back and enjoy. We're gonna have a look at the plants. So Diederik is one of the pioneers. He's very known for all the varieties of special plants he has, especially for food forests and permaculture style gardens. So anybody who's interested in the area around Belgium, to start a food forest, and this is the place to come. On the edge of the food forest here, the farm, I believe, if I remember right, is about 6 hectares big, and I think about half is planted in food forest. So these are like big swales. I don't know if you can see this. So the ground goes down here a bit, and then on the two sides he made mounds and planted trees and all kinds of plants on top of the mounds. So it's a way of harvesting water in your system. The first time I was here, all these trees were still little branches, so it's really amazing to see the evolution of this place. I think the first time I was here was like 10-12 years ago. He just started a few years, and yeah, like I said, Diederik is an amazing, friendly guy who has a really big wealth of knowledge when it comes to permaculture. So I believe Diederik was one of the first to really make a food forest on this scale. You also have a food forest in Nokre, but the woudezel definitely was one of the first. This part is the center of the food forest. There's like a big willow circle around here, and in the middle you have a lot of annuals, perennials. The vegetables are grown here for the farm, some fruits, nuts. It's a really interesting place. We've got some beets here, some chard, yeah, all kinds of stuff, pumpkins, nut trees, kaki, a whole heap of things. A little greenhouse with some tomatoes. This part of the farm is where he grows different varieties of berries. So this is kind of his cash crop on the farm. He specializes in these, so he has quite a lot, all different kinds. So every spring it's a real feast to come here and pick some delicious fresh berries. So obviously it's winter time now. It's not maybe not the most interesting period in the year to come and visit or to do a farm tour, because you know most leaves are dropped and you can mainly see just branches, and you don't see a lot of how it looks in how beautiful it looks in summer. But I will definitely come back here. I hopefully do a little guided tour with Didrik if he's up for it, and have a little stroll around his farm, because he's a lovely guy to talk with, and his wealth of knowledge about plants is just amazing, you know. Here we are between some little nursery plants. I think this is his tree nursery. Like I said, I haven't been here in a while. It's been a few years, so I haven't seen this, but looks like this is where he grows his stock to sell throughout the year to customers. So he goes to a lot of little farmer markets and things like that where he sells his plants, or you can come here to the farm, visit him, and yeah, buy some lovely plants of him. He's really good in what he's doing, so he provides really good quality. His genetics are interesting. I know back in the day he got a lot of things out of Russia, so a lot of Russian genetics, which also means that a lot of his plants are really hardy, like really adapt to cold climates. Another little part of his nursery, probably where you can get the trees or shrubs on roots. So just packs them all together in the ground, and then if you want some, just dig them out. So you kind of have two parts on the farm, as I'm noticing. So on that end over there, all the way in the back, plants are more planted, not specifically randomly, but with companion planting and just all things mixed together. On this part of the farm, things are planted more in straight rows. So we're passing through two lines of roses. For the rose, probably he grows these for the rose hips, like this. There's a tree line on the other side, and then here there's a whole line of hazelnuts. So this is more his production part, that he uses, or like small cash crop plants. So yeah.
Belasting en urine, dat kun je composteren. Grijs water hoef je eigenlijk niet meer te composteren. Dat is,
Ja, maar als je het zo wil laten ter plaatse bezinken.
He also has a part where he keeps animals, so he has a few grasslands here. So I think at the moment he probably has some sheep and goats. He used to have a pig as well, and a lot of chickens and ducks. I'm not sure what he's still keeping now from all these animals, but we have some lovely goats and sheep around here. Yeah, like I said, it would be really cool to do a little guided tour with Diedrich, but today obviously is not a good day for it. There's a lot of people walking around here. He has to be ready for customers with a lot of questions about plants. So I hope to come back here in spring somewhere and maybe have a little talk with him. And yeah, you know, would be really cool because, like I said, he has a lot of knowledge and wisdom about permaculture, and he's one of the first to really establish a big farm like this in Belgium. So really a lot of respect to Diedrich. This is a little new feature. I haven't been here in a few years, like I said. I haven't seen this big platform here. It's probably really lovely to hang out here in summertime. You're just on the same height of the canopy of his young food forest now. So you're looking down on some, I think this is probably an apple tree. And yeah, you know, it's lovely to see how this forest has grown. So these trees, the first time I got here, were all still small sticks, and now some of them are really becoming mature trees. Quite a nice view, and you can't see it from here, but on the other side of the road there's a well-known nature reserve, the Blancard, where there's a lot of birds hanging out all the time. So he probably gets a lot of cool birds in his food forest also. So yeah, guys, must be honest, I'm a little bit self-aware today. It's the first time that I'm filming with people around, so it's a little bit strange to be holding a camera and talking to a camera while there's other people around. It's the first time I do it, so that's maybe why I'm a little bit introvert today. I don't know how to say, but yeah, I just need to get used to it and, you know, deal with it. But it's already a big step for me that I'm doing this now. So yeah, hope you enjoy this video and many more to come. So I want to thank everybody for watching. I'm on my way home now with Idna. So winter is coming. They were forecasting snow for this week. I'm not sure if it really will snow, but it's time for her to go inside. Anyway, thanks again for watching. My energy level was a bit low this week, so it reflects a little bit on the quality of the video. I'm sorry for that, and yeah, I need to get used to talking to a camera when there's people around. But you know, step by step, we're getting there. So you know, thank you the whole community for watching. For the people who are watching this from Belgium, we are organizing an event on New Year's Eve, a little sound system event with some education as well. So you know, if you're up for a nice gathering for the new year, so definitely check it out. It's on Facebook. I will post a flyer also. Yeah, there like people like Rastini, Donfi, Forward Fever, Youth and Truth, Singing Cologne is just announced as well. So a whole heap of artists, you know, Studio Humble, Jabba Dub System, yeah. And there will be some educational stuff as well, like a talk with Professor Oddfield, a podcast that Donfi made, and Edu. And then there's going to be a documentary about food forests as well, where also Diederik is featured in food forests from here in Belgium. So yeah, if you're up for that, you're more than welcome. See you soon, guys.